Yeah, so hopefully others join along the way. So we we got the manifesto. We voted on it, and we saw how magnificent it is. And like, for example, like it was it was first mentioned like 170 days ago. I think it was like 14 February in the chit chat. And then I think like the actual work started around 35 days ago with terminology, competition, the signatures, and then reviews, and then actually going with the text around the community. And we did the Book of Zero around that, and after that, actually like we felt that we have enough content to do the manifesto. And finally, it's here. And actually, like it's the heart of chapter one. You know, it's like having this having ethos in this compact, like beautifully presented way. It means a lot because we yeah, I remember like one of the comments like 5 or 6 days ago, and before the manifesto, someone said like, "Hey, we don't even know what zero is," you know. And I think like manifesto does a very great deal in terms of like having this compact entry into community. I think like what we focus next for the manifesto is derivatives, like going in depth in the mindset, giving real life examples and crypto examples of how this mindset is beneficial. And also like graphical example. Have you seen like that meme with Drake who he gives the impression not good, and then he gives the other impression this is good, you know? So I think like we can do such contents and like that, which yeah, which will help with the onboarding and everything. And also like having like pamphlets and like booklets after that with all this content beautifully presented. I think that would be awesome, because like chapter one, if you look like from the start, a huge emphasis has been on the ethos, alignment, and uniformity. Like all the energy has gone into that. And now like what and like now the it comes there is a quiz which Scarlett has been shaping, and Mac has been doing Mac has initiated doing the designs about this quiz. It it goes like 8 modules, around like 30 more questions, and with this quiz, the end result will be a role. The name of it, we think like potato culture. It sounds funny, but I think it's a good step away from the seriousness of what we have like ZSO, Zero Special Operatives, Navy SEALs. Too much army. Let's slow down a bit and cater towards fun. That's why I think potato culture is a beautiful name, though so everything like this is conceptual. What we will do is like once it's in a good place, like say in the following days, maybe 2 3 days, not sure. So we will present the concept with everything. Like we'll present the concept to the ZAO, and not make it a proposal. We will leave 2 3 days for feedback and input, and after like collectively as a community, when we see like okay, this is in a good place, we can actually like make this a reality because everything seems right. Then we push it to a proposal and actually make this role a reality. Now, why is this important? It's extremely important. Probably one of the most important things we have done until now. Because once an individual gets this role, it's like a proof that these guys have gone and have read the ethos, right? And have tried, has given some effort to get this role. And actually, like, even if they didn't like put effort to learn it, just the fact of reading through it is like a good representation that they have done some effort towards there, and they have like a general idea of what we are about. and like and then with this core of people that we have that have gone through this like awareness process, then we can go and make like the council public in the main Mokju Discord, and it will be a booming place of ideas, and everyone will participate there. And I think and I think that probably like this is like one of the most important endeavors, which actually like spreads the wings of council like into the main Discord, and opens it for participation for a large group of people, and we take it from there. So anyone, please, if anyone wants to jump in, please feel free. Open your microphones and let's discuss about this. Aksoja, you spoke before. Would you like? What's your thoughts?
Yeah, sorry, bro. I'm just having trouble with my kid. So give me 1 more minute.
Yeah, sure.
I'll be back.
Scarlet, did he just drop off?
Yeah.
He just dropped off.
Yeah. And okay, so like
Say Scarlet. Okay, carry on, Alban.
Yeah. So like when you look at the start, like the whole council dynamics of how we did like we structured the Zawen council, the whole dynamic of having like the work, having the vision, and having the community management, be that Discord and other areas, in one core group, like in form of 8 people, was such an unhealthy dynamic, and it wasn't, and it was very, and it was, yeah, an unhealthy dynamic, because like having so much contraction and so much zeal in one place, it wasn't healthy. And thus you have now like the change with the potato culture and trying to go for more public council. And also like the working groups will help with this, because the working groups, because it will separate like the work from the community representation and vision. So each will have its own area. So the working group, like I know like it sounds very big, but actually like we have so much talent that we can make it work beautifully. For example, think about the education working group. We can have Shaman and Scarlet form a working group. Think about the entertainment working group. We can have Mac and Irish form a working group, and others, probably through 3-4 people in one working group. And and they can apply for a trial, for a mini grant. Let's say let's say 2,000 for 2 months. And also like this allows for appreciation, and also like for being thankful. And also like when it comes to the grant, I think like the best way, one of the best ways to use it is empowering magnificent, remarkable people that embody the culture and put in the effort. It's not by buying Mokjuk and burning it. It's not by paying to get listed on exchanges. That will do nothing. That will not grow zero culture. What will grow zero culture is amazing individuals, which I think like we should be appreciative and thankful.
Hi, so finished. Yeah, I just wanted to ask about the grant. So wouldn't it make sense if we use the money to get some kind of ongoing revenue, so we can finance these grants what you're talking about? So I agree with you, and I think it's a very good idea to push people who really are active and contributing to zero mindset and to our community, but I don't think it's healthy. Like if we do it right away, um, I would love to see something. I don't know. I'm not a specialist in revenue generating, but I think with $100,000 we can kind of create something where we have some kind of revenue. So and
We could be easily be gaining revenue from adding to the LP. So that collects fees, right? And we basically have to do nothing. It's just in our very own LP. So we're just collecting from the actual trading in our actual token. And that's a healthy thing to do for the chart itself, right? Being a strong LP.
So
that's an easy low hanging fruit.
When you consider like the ideas that have been put so far, like I think like one was a movie and one was like putting QR codes around like city centers and etc. So and I think like a more realistic like how we can generate revenue from that will be probably like just helping the LP, or the other one would be like getting socials to a point that actually like we can get like revenue for ad revenue.
Yeah, from
I agree absolutely.
I mean, these are the most two realistic. I don't know in detail how much a Solana validator would help regarding this, but these are like the most like close at hand.
No, dude. We just put it on Meteora. We don't need to set up a validator. We just use Meteora. There's a MockJupe USDC, a MockJupe Sol, a MockJupe LP.
Anyway, we are just like discussing ideas.
Yeah. Another thing I wanted to ask is the locking mechanism. I really don't know what's the Jupe tool lock.jupe.ag, so I didn't look into it. But wouldn't it be? I know there is some features like if a coin is created, the dev can lock like for 5 years and have locked liquidity. So, in my opinion, it would be great if we have a bunch of zero boys who are looking to lock their tokens, that these tokens are actually put in a liquidity pool to generate something. So I know that's zero API and I'm cool with it, but maybe that's some kind of revenue generation we could look into, because I think there are a lot of zero boys who are willing to stake for a long time, and maybe these revenues can go to the DAO or something. So these have not actually sit in a wallet where they just sit and do nothing. So why don't add these tokens to the liquidity pool?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So like one would say like why locking, like why do the locking at first place? I think like for example locking with zero API, it's such a strong statement of nonchalancy towards token. You lock it, you don't care about the token. You focus on the zero culture and the zero principles and like growing the community, etc., right? It's completely different like for someone who just holds and say, hey, let's go to this and let's get listed on exchanges and let's go, and like putting pressure in that way. But actually, like when you lock it, it's like very different, because your tokens are locked 3-5 years. And actually, like I think this, for example, before in Jupiter we had the proof of the test of zero, right, with the 50,000 to get the roll, and like if you sold or you lost the roll zero in Jupiter. But this is like into a more higher level. Like this is like the real thing, like proof of zero.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Because I think that's the ultimate proof of I don't care what the token's price is. I don't care if it's mooning. I just have my memories. Like, yeah. So
and even Meow like have shared very positive sentiment towards like this concept of locking. It's actually in one of the proposals, like that are in a proposal section. So
and the dev who's building log from Jupiter is willing to work with us on
hopefully
this project.
yes, hopefully yes. But first we have to conceptualize the mechanism, like how much for what period, what the roles would come with that, and
Okay.
etc. So and what this role, what utility will have in Discord, and etc. etc. So yeah, so
Because honestly,
the
I
parameters, the
yeah,
parameters,
okay, I see.
yeah,
Um, yeah, actually I don't like the parameters for the real Jupe, because like if you stake like 2 million Jupe, and there are guys who are doing it, they have a lot of voting power, and like normal guys like us or like me,
yeah.
I don't have a significant bag of Jupe, unfortunately. So I don't have real voting power. So it's like it doesn't matter what my vote goes for. He's gonna outvote me with his stack. So yeah. And I really do think like if we have like 2 or 3 tiers,
Yeah, it will be customized. Yeah,
yeah,
maybe higher, like maybe higher tiers, more
might be
tiers.
okay, but Mao mentioned something like yeah, the longer you log, the more voting power you get, and that's kind of cool. But yeah, I don't want to be like again in this situation with yeah, I'm now with Jupe, so that my vote is irrelevant.
Yeah,
Because there are some guys who just are normal voting power and outvote me on every vote.
yeah.
So
I think
just
like
wanted to say that.
yeah, yeah. I think like if we do the parameters, I think like for example like if someone has much more than the other, the percentages shouldn't be like 200 plus or 300 plus percent voting power. I think rather they should be like in small incremental, that at least that everyone who like votes has a significant say. Yeah.
Yeah, I would love that.
Yeah.
That would be really cool.
Hello, Irish. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. Yeah. So this quiz will be super fun. You know, I cannot wait to share like in 2 3 days. Hopefully, please don't. Zero expectations, zero promises, and to deliver to the ZAO, and the ZAO can shape it however they want. But first, we will deliver a draft, and then we take it from there. It will be super fun. I'm very excited about it, and actually like very excited like what's coming after that with the role potato culture and its utility. It's very important. It's highly important. So, okay, guys, let's open the discussion. Everyone who wants to participate, please chip in.
Scarlet.
By the way, like,
What?
hello. By the way, Scarlett left the council like I think was like yeah 7 or 10 days ago, or probably more. Yeah, because of the recent events, and it was very uncomfortable for him. And he is continuing participating from a community standpoint, which we hopefully soon we will all will.
Scarlet, we have confirmation from Soju that if we print the manifesto, we can hang it in the Jupe Park, which will be next to the Breakpoint conference. So if you're going, we were just talking about maybe we could hand you that task of at least putting it up there somewhere, finding a wall. But it would be really cool if like we could take some pictures with it and people wearing the hoodies, having fun, etc.
Yeah, and hopefully like the ZAO can support this endeavor. That would be really cool. That would be really cool. But actually, like I would love like yeah. So I would love like for let's not put to a respectable individual like pressures to do whilst we don't know the background and his personal plans. So yeah, let's hear them first, and before then we discuss how do we go about it. Yeah. And actually, like I think there will be like more zero boys there. So actually, like if I think like it's not hard to print this and to make this like whilst they are there, or probably in the first day. Yeah. Anyone who wants to participate in the discussion, please. So we talked about the quiz. We talked about console dynamics. We touched upon the ZWGs, locking, and chapterization. So as you guys know, like before we were in chapter 0. So we couldn't have like ways to organize and structure and actually like grow the culture in a more organized way. We didn't have an announcement channel, no roles, nothing whatsoever. Like when we moved to the new Discord with all its new opportunities that it presented, we moved to the chapter 1. And the chapter 1 so far has been all about ethos, uniformity, and alignment. And actually, like I think like chapter 1 personally like should encompass much more in terms of like completely like bringing community like in one ship, in one boat, and actually like making everyone like respect each other regardless. And yeah, it's very important that, and the derivatives like the follow-up materials for the ethos, be those memes, texts, pamphlets, and books. Yeah, I think chapter 1 probably will go for some times. But the manifesto was the heart of it, and the probably like the most difficult, which we very happy that we together like we bypassed it, and now like we can look forward to the following campaigns. So, anyone wants to chip in, please? Hello. Go ahead.
Hi, hi, but I just wanted to ask about the council actions because other not the recent FAT, but I just wanted to yeah, like
No, please go ahead.
what's the outlook for the community to have a deeper insight and what's going on actually and what you're working on. So because I think there's just like yeah, we have a few members who just want to see what are you doing at the moment. And like I mentioned, I'm not a big fan that there is another Discord where you discuss like things, and I would love to see it, um, the council work like in public. Like people can read through it, but they can't post in the channel or can only do reactions or something.
Yeah.
I think that would be a very helpful step to just yeah, let the community know that I think you guys are doing a great job and you're working full time on this. And many people don't realize this and can't because they can't see any messages from you or what are you doing behind the scenes. And I would think it would gain a lot of trust if you just open up to the public. So
Yeah. So
I would really love to see it in Motuji Discord.
yeah. So this is like I probably didn't like reiterate like properly when I talked about the potato culture role, how it gives us this pool of that actually like there's a lot of learned individual, but the potato culture role or whatever name we put that we will be approved by ZAO will highlight and then we can make the public council with this pool inside the Mokjuk Discord. I think like this is the optimal way, and I think like this move will bring people together. Like like so yeah.
Okay, so that's the point you touched on before.
Yeah, that's why it's so important. It's a huge thing, and actually like having the manifesto like completed, which led to this, and this actually will lead to the council being being open, because can you, like, as the community can see, like, it's a procedure, you know, like everything has to be like crisp and sweet and everything before taking it to the community, and then the community reshapes it. But actually, like, first there has to be like an initial spark to take the work from there. But
yeah, I know what you mean, but yeah. I think there is some beauty in the chaos. Maybe I can call it like that. So, I think you touched on like having 8 people in the council.
Yeah, like very bad dynamic. Very bad.
Yeah, I can imagine, but
17,000 messages for around like 35 days. 17,000 messages.
Yeah, and if we could actually.
Helpful.
Okay, I get it, but if the community would see 7,000 messages, like we had like 100,000 memes in the Juke Discord Mokjuk channel, so that's what Mojuju for me is about, like this absolute chaos, but there's beauty in it, and yeah, everybody is in there because of the chaos, you know. And yeah, I would just have loved to see these 17,000 messages, even if there's no like final outcome, and I get your point. So you just want to present a perfect result, but yeah,
but this mechanic after we have the potato of culture, and we have the council public, this mechanic will be like
okay,
yeah, everything, yeah, like all the chaos actually will be public. Yeah, nice. hopefully good chaos, you know,
because yeah, of course,
like actually like I think like as a community, like we should be like maximum like tolerant, you know, but
of course I
like,
agree.
Going like over the board with I think that's not right. I think that's not right.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to get the Roman.
Yeah, I'm telling you, is probably like after the manifesto is probably one of the most exciting things that we have. And actually, like, this is very important. We speak about fun, okay? We want fun. We all do. Think about the chapter 0, right? How much fun it was. Okay, the first month, and the second, and probably the second month, and probably the last month. People don't understand and don't realize there were months where people would just say ZM, like 3, 4, 5 people there in the chat all day, and there was nothing.
I know.
Yeah, people forget about this middle, you know, this huge chunk of 5 months. You know, but they remember the chaos at the start and the chaos of the transition to the chapter 1, you know. Yeah.
Of course.
So basically, they are like periods of time where sometimes it's more like ethos, culture focused. Sometimes it will be more fun, community driven, memory, etc. But actually, like the idea is to have a good balance in this, like to balance the both. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think like we should have the patience to see it through. This is very important, you know. Yeah.
Of course. So that's I can imagine it's just hard to get this thing rolling regarding the council, like set everything up and meet people's expectations about it, and yeah. But honestly, I would love to go back to some chaotic months and just meme the shit out of Mojuju. So honestly,
yeah. So I actually I want to touch on 2 things, 2 very important.
0 expectations, sir. Zero expectations.
Always.
Zero promises. Let's go. I think like we had two major events. And these were two public talks, like the one in Jupe and Juice and the one in the trial for the PPP list in the Jupyter Discord. And actually, like, these are the two times that we have done a public talk outside our Discord and outside our X, and the reception from those two has been very good in my opinion. And actually, like, there are conversations and everything for breakpoint collabs and everything, and spaces and whatnot. And I think like this is the beauty of PPP, and actually like us being like also like one of the leading examples of PPP, because we can actually like get with these communities, make like massive events, make like massive fun campaigns together. And actually, like, as a single community, like, you cannot change the narrative from PvP to PPP, but a group of collective communities can actually like make the space much better. Yeah. And Jupyter itself has done a remarkable work towards this. First, the PPP started as few tweets, just about the same time that the Zero started, just a few tweets around here and there. And then after it got recognition, and after people felt that the space really needs an impact on the PvP nature of the blockchain, like they actually, it needs change. It's too predatory. And now, like, Jupyter is building locking mechanisms. Jupyter is building the PPP list. And the launchpad for the PPP communities. I mean, they are going hard on it after the philosophy was embraced. Yeah, which is very good. Yeah, for the all crypto enthusiasts actually. And hopefully we will have a major part in that. Hopefully. Anyone who would like to jump in, please feel free. You can interrupt anytime. Okay, then this was a short one. It's Sunday, so how about like we continue with the weekend?
0, 0, 0.
0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, guys.
0, 0.
0, 0, 0.
Oi, let's go! Wow,
0, 0. Let's fucking go.
so sweet. Okay, gents, this is it. So we'll see you in the next one in Wednesday. Yeah, and hopefully we have the discussion for the quiz and the new role started. Hopefully, if all goes well.
Nice.
Okay.
Keep up the good work, guys.
Thank you for the appreciation. So all the best. See you in the next one.
See you. Bye.